Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Joe, and in today's pick a card reading, we are doing What Do Others Love About You? So, let me gas you up today, okay? Pile number one, we have Carnelian. I'm actually wearing Carnelian right now. I love this stone. And then we have for pile number two, Prehnite, I think that's called. And then, isn't she beautiful? She's so pretty. Okay, and then we have for pile number three, the mystery purple stone that I can't remember. I can't remember, but she's so pretty, isn't she? Okay, so go ahead and take your time to meditate if you need to. Pause if you need to. Timestamps will be listed down below. You already know. I'll see you at your pile. Hello, everyone that chose pile number one or Carnelian. This is your reading on what do others love about you. Okay, so right away with that Carnelian, I'd say a good portion of you would probably be fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, I would say they love the qualities that this stone brings out in you. So confidence, they love your confidence, your ability to go after your passions. So you're passionate, you're driven. So those give us some clues already. I love it. Okay, so we're going to pull some tarot, and then we're going to pull, I have a few oracle decks that we're going to use. Alright. Tapping me into the collective that chose pile number one, Spirit. What do others love about them? Oh, wow, that was three. Oh, there's a hidden card right under there. Look at that. Alright, so we have Hanged Man, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, holy moly, ravioli, pile number one. I don't know why I said that. Pile one, though. Seriously, though. Oh, you know, you guys are silly. You guys crack jokes. Oh. Wow. That's four major arcana. Are we gonna go for fifth one? Are we gonna go for it? Last but not least, okay, one more spirit. What do others love about pile number one? What do others love about my pile number one? Spirit. They're like, what? That's not enough? Nah. Just kidding. Just kidding. But for real though, I just like totally looked right at that zero when I said that. That's crazy. I was thinking like if this was a 10, it'd be 0, 1, 0, 1. I wonder if some of you are coders or something. I don't know. Okay. So, that card fell, so let me get that. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords, sorry, in reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords. That's the back of the deck. Alright, so let me move this out the way for a second and make sure you guys can see everything. I don't know what I'm trying to... Okay. Won't be able to see the back of the deck too clearly, but it's okay. So, Page of Swords, like I said, Page of Swords is back of the deck energy. Okay. So, what do others love about you, pile one? Dang, you guys are impactful. You guys create a big impact on others. To have 4 major arcanas, Okay, so we have Pisces energy, Mercurial energy here, and Uranus energy here. I would say your communication style. What do others love about you? They love talking to you. They love the idea of the ideas that come. You're very creative when it comes to making. I keep. It's your communication style for me, pile one. I think I would say you're quick-witted. You're out of the box way of thinking. Your ability to make things work out for you. I feel like some of these people have like seen you be dealt with like maybe like a short hand or like a bad hand, and then you still came on top. And that's like a trait that they love about you. Pile number one. Your ability to just start and just do something with that Fool card, to just go after. So you might be able, like, you might have an idea or a vision and then go after it. But I feel like before you go after it with the Hangman, I feel like some of you reflect on, like, is this the path I'm supposed to go on? With the Hangman right before the Fool. I feel like you really, like, sit and think about it. Yeah, it's like kind of like a storyline. Like you sit and think about. Okay, so you have a thought, right? This is back of the energy, right? So hear me out. Hear me out. Hey, with King of Wands right underneath that. Okay, so. All right, so you get a creative idea, right? Hear me out. So you get a creative idea, whatever that may be, or just an idea of what to do, right? You know, whatever path you're in, whatever idea that may be. Okay, then you contemplate and think about it. May even ask spirit for some of you, with that being Hangman energy. Or you go within, or you ask your higher self. Okay, and then with the Fool, when you get the okay, like, yeah, like, go after it, you do. And then while you're on your path, you do these twists and turns of, like, the way I'm like the path is like this wheel, and you crank it to the way, you move it to the way that you need it to, so that it works in your favor by using your own tools and resources, like using your own wit and passion and your ability to use the manifest in the physical. And you do this with ease because your ability to let go of, like, the fears and the illusions, like the upright, this is like sleepless nights of anxiety and nightmares and stuff, like, you know, and then like this is getting over that. So you learned how to not allow this to block you so that you can create, and that's how you're successful. And these, so you could be a manifester, and people have watched you do this over and over and over again, and you may not even realize it. Pile number one, like, you just do it. This is a song. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do. Okay. Anyways, all right. So let's get some more information on what do others love about you. Pile number one. I know I'm a terrible singer. I know, guys. But I get a lot of messages through music, and I'm gonna sing because it's fun. Alrighty. Well, alrighty then. Okay, so I didn't like that shuffle, so let's do it again. I'm shuffling, not like, I don't want to blow the cards away, you know, so I'm just shuffling over here to the side. And you guys are, that's crazy though. You guys, I can't believe you guys got 4 major arcana. That's so cool. That's just so cool. You're very impactful. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we got quincunx. I don't know if I said that correctly, but we have complexity, irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. Okay. And then we have, I kind of like the complexity right on top of Pisces. That mystifies too. Okay, sorry. Alright, then we got square, so challenge. Creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reoriented. I'm butchering these words, sorry. Works out, reconciles. Interesting. Okay, so, okay, what else? What do others love about pile number 1? What do others love about pile number 1, Spirit? So I would say right off the bat with that, everybody loves that you're very you may be complicated to know or get to know. Probably don't let a lot of people in for some of you. But you're just like, I know a lot of people get nervous when they see a lot of squares or opposition in their natal charts because those are challenging aspects to have. But I feel like the more of those you have, the more, because it's more, the more complex you become, and the more complex, like, I don't know, just like those people, like those traits are like, you're a deeper person than others would like think you are. I don't know, I feel like I have lack of words to explain what I'm trying to explain. Because you're complex. I don't know how to explain it. When I see contradictions, there was contradicts. Yeah, contradicts. Think of Cancer because Cancers can contradict. They're full of contradictions. So because you're constantly learning and changing. So you're like, you like to learn. It says right here, you like, you educate. So you may like we did say communication earlier. So some of you may be like into facts and like, oh, like fact of the day or like I could be like that sometimes. Like I don't mind facts. Like I like, what are those like fun facts? There you go. Kind of brain fart. Fun facts, or like just being open to like learning whatever, and you'd be like, learn something new every day. You know what I mean? And then you share that with others, and it's like so unique, and like some people like that, like they love that about you. Look at that, talking about people. That's so funny. Okay, one more card, Spirit, for what do others love about pile number 1. That was so funny, talking about other people. Speaking of the devil. See, look, we got opposition here. I think we were talking about it. Back of the deck, we have Neptune, dreams, imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the other, enchantment, confusion, veils, magic. Okay, so some of you could be Pisces rising. I wouldn't be surprised if you were, in all honesty. I really wouldn't be surprised. If some of you were. Okay, so so they like your ability to go after your dreams or make your dreams a reality, or how you never stop pursuing after those dreams. Because I feel like that carnelian, you're it just keeps like reeling me back in. With the trine, it says harmonize, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, supports, rhymes, indulges. Seventh house, relating, partnerships, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. And then opposition is balance, relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines. We talked about manifestation. Disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out. Okay, so for some of you, some people like your ability to call out, you know, a duck, a spade, a spade. Okay, so some people love that confidence in your ability to not be scared when it comes to opposition or when a challenge presents itself. Now, for others of you, or this could include that, you know, depends, you know, everybody handles things differently. So take how it resonates for you, apply it to how it resonates for you and leave the rest. Okay? So I may not say the analogy for that specifically tailored to you, but it should resonate to some degree. Okay? So for some of you, when it comes to challenges being presented, you don't mind, like, you take them with ease. You take them, you're like, yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You confidently overcome your challenges. And so I'm picking up on some people that you've probably, been around for a long time. So this could be family members that have recognized this about you, or these could be like French, somebody. I mean, obviously, right, with that seventh house. But they love your with that Neptune energy. What do others love about you? They love, for some of you, you're a mystery to others. Like, you don't really open up about what you are. Like, you keep you're complex. Like, you don't just let anybody in. Even though you're, like, openly, like, communicative, but, like, you don't talk about yourself. That's what I'm kind of getting for some of you. Okay, so we're going to get some more information on what do others love about you. For some of you, I would say that some of you, what others love about you is your spirituality. How you view the world, your perspective, your thoughts and ideas. They find it refreshing and new and different. Let's see. All right. I get dreamy for some of you too. Alright, for pile number 1, what do others love about pile number 1? Okay, so we have guide. I'm just going to read the light attribute. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Interesting. I'll read the shadow attribute just because. Places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. Ooh. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. I get the vibe with that card, pile number 1. What others love about you is that, like, even like when you deal with opposition, you can be petty like them, You could do so much worse to them, but you choose not to. Because you choose not to taint your character for someone else. It's kind of like taking yourself out of, like, it's like they win, and they end up winning by making you act a fool. Act a fool. That's another Laker song. Okay. Let's see, what else do we get? Number 1. What else do others love about you? Okay. It's not too many. Let's get two more from this deck. We got lots of other decks we need to get to. Okay, we have Exorcist. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Okay. So you're the type of person that probably, the type of people that you have to deal with you had to deal with were people that were, like, not wanting, because the shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demons. And what do others love about you is that you shine light on their demons. Well, their soul does. I can't say. Sorry, but obviously a lot of you have come. If you had dealt with that kind of stuff, you definitely did not deal with people being their best selves. You dealt with their shadow aspect, right? So obviously you got the shit out of that, but their soul thanks you. Their soul thanks you. So even your enemies are coming through. Their soul, their higher self is coming through in the reading to tell you thank you. Thank you for being that person thank you for playing that role, basically, and you helped their soul grow up a little bit. You know, sometimes you have to play the villain. Sometimes you gotta be the, what's this? Sometimes you gotta give tough love. All right. So last but not least, we have Samaritan. Light attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. This is someone taking credit for what you did. Your light attribute is refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Because you know you understand that there's a bigger picture to all this. And so therefore you don't take things. I feel like there's a detachment between, like, there's an detachment of you. You feel detached, like, but you're, like, anchored at the same time. It's hard to explain. Not anchored, but, like, there's no attachment. You do it because you know that it's, like, what you're supposed to do. So I feel like you guys let spirit guide you well, whether you're aware of it or not. Like, depending on your perspective and how you see things, But spirit is, like, leading you. And you trust in that. That's really cool. Alright, so back of the deck we have Gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Man, that's crazy. That's what I was just talking about. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but, like, look at those cards in the outfit. Do you see? Like, that's cool. I feel like that kind of represents, like, what we're doing right here, right now. Coming to readings to get confirmation or getting a little guidance, Let's see. What else do others love about my pile number 1s? What else do others love about my pile number 1s? Alright, let me see. Okay, we could do that. What do others love about my pile number ones? We have the Dragon's Sword. And then we have 9, the Temptress. That was number 2, by the way. Okay. So I am getting life path number 2 and 9 here. Some of you could be a life path number 1. Definitely. Let's see. Don't have to be. Back of the deck, we have card number 43, the Healer. Alright, so I would say that this is probably, definitely, I would say I'm leaning towards that this is my group of light workers, which I had a hint of that idea just a few cards back, but didn't speak of it. I want to see what the meaning of this card is specifically because I'm still fairly new to this deck. But your ability with the Temptress. What do others love about you? Well, on a physical sense, some people love your body. Some love to see you use your ability to get what you want. Let's see. The Sword of Truth doesn't just cut with its blade, it also cuts with words. Consider your words carefully and then tell the truth. Dragons may be many things, but liars they are not. If you want to soar to your full potential and dominate your personal space with a wingspan of power, share your truth. It will set you free and set you and others free, even if it bites. Yeah, you like to say the truth. And that's what, something that kind of irritates people. Like, you won't lie about a situation, no matter how small it is. Like, they might, maybe that's a little bit exaggerated for some, but, like, there is this, like, you're like, nah, that's not, like, you speak truth, and that's where that's where you get people, dealing with people facing their fear. So, like, when you speak the truth about something, or a situation, or what they're dealing with, they don't like it, you may have dealt with a lot of opposition because of it. Okay, and for the Temptress, you will be tempted, and discernment is what you need most right now in order to determine if the opportunity is one that lifts you to new heights or drops you to the earth drained and depleted. When the opportunity looks delicious and is dressed up as too good to be true, it's your job to investigate. Sometimes the too good is indeed true, and you need to take the Temptress by the hand and follow where she leads, no matter how fearful or overwhelming the situation seems. Other times, you would be better off to say no and cleave to your current commitments. Use all your senses to test this moment, including your keen sense of discernment. I love that. So, like, that kind of goes to, like, with what I was saying earlier with that Hanged Man. You'd like to take your time on making decisions, and this may have been something that you developed over time, or something that I would say that's a lot of you, because of the amount of opposition that you guys dealt with, Padawan. You've learned to, instead of like just jump in with the Fool, I feel like you pause for a moment with that Hangman and contemplate or connect with spirit or connect with your higher self to see which is the right way to go. Is this someone you can trust? If this is the right path, that this is what I want to do. I feel like the more power you have, pile number 1, which you have a lot of power with all these major arcana, I would say for you to understand, with all that power comes opposition. It comes, everybody wants to be number 1. And if you're that powerful, you have to expect the opposition, because people are going to want to challenge you with that square. They are going to want to challenge you. Definitely. We got all this, like, we got, like, sword. It's all this sword. And then talk, communication. Your tongue can hurt because you speak the truth. See, but the thing is like, that hurts you too. Because sometimes, you know, because we're human, you know? We contradict our own selves at times. And I'm trying to say, let's do this. Do I want this one or this one? Which one do I want? Okay, I was tapping on it, so this one. Okay. Because sometimes the truth hurts ourselves too. The realizations that we have hurts. And then, you know, sometimes you have that realization that you need to change your path with that Fool card. But your ability to do it, no matter how long and committed you were on something, if you have to up and go and that's what you feel the right need to do, you do it. You act upon it. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of Aries in this group, because not to say that not everybody has that clair. Everybody has all the clairs. It's just how strong they are. But like Aries have they get the, like, because they rule the head. It's like an instant knowing. That's why they are able to, that's why they could be impulsive, because they rely on their instincts to get opportunities. And they do it so naturally with that trine. In general, they do it so naturally that these are traits that you embody as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if you had Aries energy, or it's just like a lot of fire energy in general, or you were specifically a fire sign, or had a significant fire placement. It doesn't have to be your sun sign. We have lots of placements, guys. Okay, so what else do others love about my pile number ones? What else do others love? Okay. We have elderflower, wardening, and we have lavender, sleep. I feel like that with the wardening, let me double check. Back of the deck, we have breathe. That's interesting with lavender there. You help people feel calm and at ease. Pile 1. You make people feel like they feel calm and at ease with you because they can be themselves. Yeah, and then when you're on pile 1 side, you guys definitely protect and love your friends and your family, your loved ones, and they feel that energy. They feel it. They know that they're protected. When you're an ally, they know that they want you on your side. On their side. They want you on their side. They know that having you on the team means that they will win, for sure. So recognize your energy, pile number 1, if you haven't already, for some of you. Because at one point, this card was upright, right? Okay, so let's get some more cards. I got a few more cards. Or I should say decks. A few more decks. And just get one card from this deck, though. Spirit. What do others love about my pile number 1s? What do others... Dang. I had a feeling, too, we're going to come out. I'll take them, though. My Spirit's like, no, I'll tell you how many they're going to be. Okay, so we have card number 39. Play your hand. Ooh, we got cards again. I wonder if some of you guys are tarot readers. For sure. Or if you guys are like... Do you guys, like, play cards? We do have Magician. I won't be surprised if some of you do, like, magic tricks and stuff. You know, that's still a thing. Okay, so we have card number 7. Steampunk Priestess. I don't know why I was going to what the heck? I don't know what I was going to say in that moment. Huh. Okay, and then we have card number 33, the Proud Period. I don't know if I read that right. So let's find out. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just want to see. 1, 2, 3, trust in what you see. 4, 5, 6, the truth behind the tricks. 7, 8, 9, clarity divine. You shall see what you need to see. At the perfect moment, it shall be. That was this card's mean. Oh, I love that. I love that freaking poem. That was cool. Okay. Okay. It says appearances can deceive, yet when the time is right, incisive intuition slices through the illusion, and the truth hits between your eyes. Yeah, you. All right, that definitely resonates with the Aries energy that I was talking about. But then that also your intuition. You allow to your intuition to guide you. That's why I was mentioning that earlier. So people are noticing how what they love about you, pile number 1, is they know that you're, like I said, you lead to success. You're a very intuitive, and your intuition is like, it's there. It's there if you're not even aware. I wasn't even trying to rhyme, but okay. Let's see. If you are proud of who you are and everything you have learned in your life, freed from shame, guilt, or judgment, what would you choose for yourself today? Yeah. See what I mean, y'all? I said y'all was a deep pile. Y'all deep thinkers. You don't be on that. You don't be playing pile 1. You're more than what meets the eye. I'm seeing. And that's what people like about you. That you don't just think about, like, you go deeper. Like, you have the thought, but then you take it a step further. And you take it a step further. You know, it's you, because you like to gather the facts. Remember back in we were talking about earlier, like, you like facts. You like to gather the knowledge, and you like to share that knowledge. And so for some of you, it'd be spiritual knowledge, and for others of you, it's logical knowledge, and then for, like, then there's that, like, in between where, like, it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna read the back of the deck information, just like I did with the other two. So it says, have you been playing your cards close to your chest? Have you been waiting for the universe to give you a sign, for life to show you how to proceed? Sometimes we need to be patient and surrendered, but there's also a time to take the initiative. It's your time to show your hand to the universe. What do you want? What can you offer? Ask, express, expect. The universe is waiting for you to make your move. So if there's something that you've been on the fence about, pile number 1, get to it. That's your sign. Go do it. Go do it. I'm probably just making up my own lyrics, and I don't know. Is that what they say in the song? I almost said movie for some reason. Gonna do it to it. Right? Ain't that how it goes? Or am I making up my own ish? Because I do that too, guys. I make up my own lyrics. I do that all the time. So that might mean that you guys do it too. Okay, so passion. Give me more passion. More passion. More energy. More energy. Yeah, you guys are energetic. lots of energy here with this pile. Definitely go-getters. We do have ideation. What do others love about pile number 1? We have caution. I love how that yellow just goes with that yellow cap right underneath it. And it's like, it's a cat, it's a triangle, and then a, that's interesting. Interesting. So, for some reason, tattoos come to my mind. Somebody got like a triangular tattoo of something, or a triangle, whatever. Okay, so we have disruption in reverse. Like, well, it came out reverse, which is weird because like I don't do reversals in this deck, and all these cards are upright. So it's kind of interesting how it flew out like that. All right, and then we have back of the deck, flow. Look at all these colors. Very bold, poppin'. Okay. I wanted to see something real quick. Okay. Well, that was, yeah. Just wanted to double check something. But, alright. You're, okay. This kind of confirms what I said earlier for you guys, pile number one. You're very passionate. You come up with bright ideas. You're good at communicating. You may be cautious because of past experiences that have taught you to be cautious or to take a step back and take your time on making decisions and moving forward. And then with the disruption card, I feel like people don't find you to be disruptive, or like to be like, I think if anything, the disruption is from you, is within yourself, not like, I feel like the disruption, I'm getting like a message of like you feel like you just like your existence like disrupts others with that exorcist card. Remember having to deal with these kind of people and this kind of opposition. So, but that's like an internal thing that you've like created, or like that's probably where your anxiety had came from for a long time, thinking that you were the problem when it was never your fault. Love how her eyes poking out of that. And then with the flow card, like you're able to, I'm getting the full card with the waves, with the way the imagery was with the path. It's like you just ease into it so effortlessly. And people have watched you do this time and time again. Pile number one. That was pretty cool. So this is what I have for you. Let me know what resonates. If it resonated, comment down below. Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome. If you chose the pre-night, I hope I'm saying this correctly, stone, or the number two, then this is your reading on what do others love about you. Okay, so what I'm getting with the crystal right away is that your ability to heal yourself, to do shadow work, your healing abilities in general are coming through for you, pal, too. Alright, so we're gonna pull some tarot, and then we're gonna pull, I have some oracles, so we're gonna pull. Oops. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, got myself more situated. Alright, so let's get you let's start it with some tarot, and then we're gonna get into the oracles. So, what do others love about my pile number two? Connecting with everyone that will pick pile number two. Okay. Pile number 2. What do others love about my pile number 2? Okay, can I get one more star? One more card. Pile number 2. King of Wands. Okay, so back of the deck we have the Star card. Okay. That is a card of healing. That's so funny. And then we have Death, Hierophant. We got 3 major arcana showing up. Alright, and then we have two kings. Nice. Alright. And I like how they're kind of like, they kind of opposite energies, water and fire. And then I like how like the Hierophant's like in the middle, the two. It's kind of, I don't know, when I'm in, what do others love about you? We have all elements here. You guys are well-rounded and well-balanced out. With this Death card showing up first in the reading tells me your ability to cut things out that no longer serve you, able to let go and move on, and heal from that. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you're able to ground, I was going to say ground yourself. You have the ability you have the potential to make gold. Pile number 2. This is what other people love about you, pile number 2. For some of you, I'm getting like earth energy with like as a rising sign. Could be wrong. You know, that doesn't apply to everybody, of course, though. I mean, we have like we have Scorpio, Taurus energy. I want to say Scorpio again, but that could be a Cancer. And having a brain for on the King of Wands. Well, normally they could typically represent all the fire signs, and he could represent all the water signs. But I think he particularly represents one of them. Could be Leo. Okay, so yeah, your ability to go after your passions. You could be very passionate, very sensitive, a balance, or you know, there could be both, passionate and sensitive. But there's like this thing about balance and healing emotions. It's kind of interesting. We go from like a solid ground to a water, back to a solid. I feel like okay, so what do others love about you? Your process of healing. People have watched you heal. Because that's what's happening in the background. And then like you cut something out, you regain some sense of stability, or like you stabilize yourself, right? By like getting probably maybe more tuned in the physical, with your physical body perhaps. And then you're able to dive deep into your emotions and bring awareness and understanding. Because I'm kind of getting like, because if you see like this whole arch, there's a whole like arch here. I'm getting like a higher understanding of your emotions, and then how to keep them balanced even when they're so deep. These are things that you have learned or someone has taught you. Or for some of you, you've been doing this for lifetimes. Okay, so let's get some oracle. What else do others love about you? I will say pile number 2. Some people like your creativity, your sensitivity. They love your commitment. For some of you, it's a spiritual commitment. Sometimes, for some of you, it's your commitment to your healing, your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your passions or what keeps you driven. But there's this sense of like they see the potential of you able to make money or create abundance in your world or in your life. I'm getting well-rounded. We have 7th house. I don't like how it's like glaring. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that, right? Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess I didn't really help much. Unless let me see. Unless I move these up. I don't know, because that glare's like bugging me. I want you to like see good. I mean, it's probably not going to be there forever because I'm going to be putting cards up on them, right? So I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking too much into this, guys. Alright. Crap. Where did I put the cards? Oh, they were right there. I was about to grab them. So funny. Okay. Right. So, what do others love about you? Your ability. You're a good friend. You're a good partner. You're a good sibling. A daughter, an aunt, a mother, your ability to balance relationships. I feel like there's a balance. You're just a well-balanced person. It's kind of hard not to like you. Pile number 2. We have Leo energy. The lover, expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, avert, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. Okay, not to say that you're all those things, but those could be some traits of yours that others admire and love about you. Like I did say, it's kind of hard not to like you, pile number 2. Okay, so we do have square challenge, creates tensions, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorient, whatever, I can't say that dang word. This card came up in the last bow. Works out and reconciles, and I had an issue saying that word in the last time. Okay, so I was getting with that card with the square on top of the King of Cups is that you may have struggled with communicating your emotions or even understanding your emotions at times. But you've healed that, or you've learned to overcome that, or you've faced your fears of that. Okay, so we do have Scorpio that fell, that had fallen. Okay, so transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Okay, so for some of you, you could be healing or healed from people who had power that took advantage of their power. Apply that as it may be for you. Because I keep going back to the crystal you guys were drawn to, and we have the star card as back of the deck, transmuting that energy, healing. Because people are admired by your healing abilities, your ability to heal yourself, and stay balanced amongst all the challenges. Oh, we ended up getting 2 extra cards. Okay, so we did have the 5th house. Passion, performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, passion, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, disco ball. They love your youthful nature. Some of you could be childlike, creatives. This is my creative group. Pile number 2. Doesn't have to be for everybody though, because I just feel like or if it's not like it applies that way, and like, you know, you're good. We did say you jeez, there's too much I want to say at once and I can't. Children represent the 5th house, so you could be a good mother, a good father, a good aunt, a good uncle. There's also creativity here. So some of you may even, you know, use that as a business or make that as a business, and people admire that about you, or admire your art because of that. We do have trine, harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gives, rhymes, supports, and indulges. Okay, so I feel like that goes with like the number 2, because like 2 is the mediator. So you're probably a good mediator. You're probably easy to talk to. Back of the deck energy, we have Uranus, revolution, breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, enlightening. And I'm laughing because the back of the deck energy is the star card, which is ruled by, which is Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Ah, don't you just love that? Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are fixed signs. Leo, Aquarius are here. We have Scorpio and Taurus. Oh, wow. I just realized that. That's so cool. Okay, but then we also mentioned the other water signs and fire signs. Okay. Okay, so what do others love about you? You're out of the box. Some of you are tech savvy. Some of you are tech savvy, and they admire that about you. I feel like some of you give good advice. With the Hierophant, I feel like some other people might come to you for advice, and you give good advice. Let's get some more information on pile number 2. What do others love about my pile number 2, Spirit? It's a big deck. I'm going to shuffle good. There we go. Well, what do others love about my pile number 2, Spirit? What do others love about my pile number 2? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So the back of the deck energy was a card that was in pile number 1. It's just interesting because I just finished pile number 1 and I started. Okay. So, my attribute refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So, you're Good Samaritan. It's interesting. Pile number 1 got this card too. So, we have Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. I mean, oh yeah, that goes well with that Scorpio card. Alright, and then we have Priest, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. That goes really well with that Hierophant. Yeah, some of you guys could be channelers. I mean, you are channelers. And then we have Martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself to a cause. Okay, so some of you may have struggled or healed this aspect of yourself. That does not apply to everyone, of course, but take what resonates, apply it how it may resonate. So there's some spiritual learning here, or like, so for, or religious, you know, spiritual or religion is impact. There's a, what do others love about you? Your ability to commit to a cause that can help others or uplift humanity as a whole. So some of this is like my light workers. I feel like there was light workers in pile number 1 too, though. But these, like pile number 1 had a lot of I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna compare. There's no point. Like you guys picked the healer card, and in order to heal others, you need to be balanced within yourself, right? So otherwise, it's just the blind leading the blind. You feel me? Did you already know that? So we have, what do others love about you? We have the Pest. And let's get another card. What else do others love about you? Card number 2. That was loud. We have the Artist. Right? We do have some creatives. Back of the deck, we have card number 22, the Conjurer. So some of you could be a life path number 22. Let's see. Okay. So the Pest talks about unwanted nagging thoughts or anxious thoughts. So you helped or teach others. So you may have taught yourself, or you help others learn not to feed into that, or how to change the narrative, or what they love about you is like you give them a new perspective so that they don't have to keep seeing it the same way they were seeing it before, so that they can heal from it and move on from it and start and move on. So your way of thinking helps others. Huh. You found peace within yourself, or will be. I feel like in other people's eyes, you are content. You're able to create. You've created that contentness around you. With the Conjuring, is like focusing, putting your focus. So people have seen you put your focus towards your healing, and they've seen the results. As an example of that. I mean, that is the example because you guys picked pre-night. It's a healing stone. I think that's this. I believe this is the stone for healers, the healing stone for healers, because healers are here to heal other people, and they need to have healing done themselves because sometimes they take on other people's energies. See, like we got patchouli, purpose. Is your purpose. This was your purpose. You're here to teach others. And the only way you can teach others is by being the role model yourself. By going through it yourself and showing others how they can do it too. Or you could be like a spiritual advisor. You know, like a tarot reader or like a Reiki healer, or, you know, there's so many different types of people that have different types of spiritual gifts that can help you. Okay, so we also have catnip and bond. So I feel like your bond, your connection to spirit and connection to your higher self is important, or people see that that's what they love about you. Your bond with other people. So you make a good, like we did say, you're a good friend, you're a good partner, you're a good lover, you're a good aunt, uncle, cousin. You know, people like being around you. It's hard not to like you. I said this already. So we have time, courage. So a lot of people love your courage, your ability to heal what has hurt you. They find that courageous, pile number 2, and they admire that and love that about you. Pile number 2. What else do others love about my pile number 2? That's more than I wanted. I'll take it though, because it makes sense. Alright, well, back of the deck energy is energy. Well, that says it right there. They love your energy, your vibe. It's healing, it's calming, it's relaxing. I mean, it makes a lot of sense because we'll get, I feel like saying it now. It's the middle card, but I want to put them in order the way they fell. It's space. You provide space for others. You provide space for people to unload and heal. We have illumination. We have growth. You shed light so that others can grow. You help others by healing yourself. And your energy changes as you grow, and as you heal yourself, your energy changes. And when your energy changes, it causes a shift and makes other people having to or wanting to do the same themselves. We have frustration. You know, I feel like you help people find solutions to their frustrations, or help them ease their frustration by letting them unload. I love how there's just growth right on the other side of the frustration. And then we have confidence. I'm getting like root vibes here with these colors. I just love it. I love it. Alright, so your confidence. People love your confidence. You may not feel confident, but others think you are, and they love it. They love that about you. And they may love your confidence in your ability to get over something, or heal from something, to grow from something. There's just no stopping you. Even if you are frustrated, or even if you get frustrated, you still keep going because you know growth is on the other side. You know that pain is a part of growth. Think about it as like when we're children, you have growth spurts. Sometimes growing does physically hurt when you grow too much at once. And so, but that's part of growth. You know what I'm saying? You understand the process of things. pile number 2. And this is what others love about you. Alright, so what else do other... It's the last deck. Alright, so pile number 2. What do others love about you? I can't believe we're on the last deck already. We went through so fast. Pile number 1 was so long because I talked a lot. But for you, I feel like you guys are straight to the point. Like, the message is, like, kind of just repeating itself at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys picked more than one pile. I haven't done pile 3 yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were drawn to more than one pile. Alright, what do others love about pile number 2? But you're, like, so chill and so, like, calm. Like, even I'm feeling really chill and calm. And with that ground, like, all this, like, I'm getting, like earth energy. Down to earth. I was having a brain fart. Like, what is that? What's that? You're down to earth. My pile number 2. That's how others would, like, describe you. Chill. But you're, like, also, like, down for some fun. Like, you're a little bit of both. You're, like, work hard, play hard, kind of. Like, you bring balance into things. Alright, so what else do others love about... Final messages on pile number 2 and what others love about them. What do others love about my pile number 2? Ooh, nice. Alright, so we have card number 15, the White Duchess. And then card number 37, we have Silver Siren. Loving the white. And there's more white. I love it. You're definitely connected to spirit. Okay, so we have Pixie Period. I'm not even reading that correctly, am I? I don't even know. Don't butcher me. Alright, so let's see. Let's do the back of the deck first. Excuse me. There is an original you. The you that has always been and will always be you. No matter how much the outer forms of your body, your work, your lifestyle, your world seem to change, the original essential you is always there within. Unique, precious, and just as you were created to be. Yeah, that kind of makes sense with you guys. I like that being the back of the deck energy. It's like, even though your circumstances change, you still stay the same. Like, you don't change with it. You don't allow outside circumstances to change you. You know, like for example, like the world making your heart turn cold. You don't allow that. You stay warm. You still stay beautifully you. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2. What's with the rhyming? I don't understand. Like, that's pretty cool that I'm doing that, though. Not even trying to. Alright, so when is an enchantment not enchanting? When it is a spell that you allow to consume your free will, even as it promises so much and yet delivers so little. The silver siren sings her song, a pretty poison to the soul. Her false allure tempts the mind, while whist the heart feels that something is not quite right. Your power will come from discerning the truth and allowing her false promises no place in your heart. Okay. So for some of you, I would say right off the bat, some of you have this ability. Some of you are sirens. Some of you have the ability, you know, to lure people in and use that to your advantage. Okay, so some people have watched you done this, pile number 2, and they're amazed by it. They love it. because they wish that they can have that, but they don't see it like, I'm not getting like ill will towards you. I wouldn't be surprised if you have had opposition. You know, we did have square with challenge here. So, you know, that's a harsh lesson. So there was some harsh lessons that you have learned in this lifetime and overcome and healed from. And people have watched you do that. You're a good role model, pile number 2. Definitely somebody you want to learn from with the Hierophant as well. And then we have the 3 plus 7 equals a 10. So they've watched you end cycles and complete cycles with that death card as well. I'm just seeing like how these messages are kind of confirming. But I feel like some of you have siren eyes or are able to use that to your ability, to your benefit. For others, and another way, if that doesn't resonate for you, for others, this may resonate as you've been lured, you've been tempted, and because of that, you've learned the lessons, and you've healed from those lessons. Yeah, and so like now you're able to like, that's why like you're still you. You didn't allow those situations or people to change who you are. Okay, so don't look at what has been to find your destiny. Your future is bright and blessed. If the pain of the past feels a little too close for comfort, White Duchess steps in to help you leave behind the emotional storms of your past and move into her protection. A time of transition is upon you, and soon your feet shall settle upon sacred ground. Calm and shall prevail inside and out. Oh my god. Like, wow. Definitely with that Scorpio energy. It's like your ability to let go of things and heal and move on. A lot of people have watched you do this. This could be family members or close friends, close relatives. They've watched you heal from old wounds and like deep wounds. So we're talking this square. We're talking some crazy challenges here. Some harsh lessons. And they've watched you overcome them and heal from them. And they're admired by it. And they're admired by your healing abilities. The ability to heal yourself and heal others through your through modeling that. And this is your purpose. For a lot of you, this is your purpose. This is what you came here to do. You came here to be a light by going into the darkness yourself. And because you went into the darkness, you're able to shine light on other people's, or provide I wonder if some of you are therapists, or like you're just like, you just go off this like, and or if it's not that, you guys get a lot of people that tell you about their secrets or things that they normally wouldn't tell other people. Because you provide that for them. You provide that safe space, and there's like no judgment. You're just there to provide the safe space for them. And it's just like you're guided there and you just know. It's pretty cool. Well, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how it resonates. If it resonates, down below, let me know. I like to hear from you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Those of you that chose this lovely purple stone that I cannot remember for the life of me what stone it is. So unfortunately, I cannot tie the crystal stone's message with your, I cannot tie the crystal stone properties with your message, unfortunately. But the other 2 definitely went with the I wouldn't be surprised if you carry on some of the traits of this stone, which is why you're called to it. Pile number 3. But don't worries, no worries. We are going to find out what do others love about you. What do others love about you? We're going to find out. I have tarot. We're going to use tarot. And we have, some oracle. I don't know why I was having a brain fart there. Alright, so we have some cards already starting to come show themselves. We have the Queen of Swords, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, what do others love about my pile number 3? What do others love about my pile number 3? What do others love about my pile number 3? Oops. Okay, 5 of Swords, and let's get one more card. Oh, wait, did that? Oh, I thought I saw a flipper. Alright, can I get one more? One more card, sir. Pile number 3. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have Page of Swords. What do others love about you? I feel like this is my mixed pile, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so back of the deck, we do have 10 of Swords. Alright. Whew. Pile number 3, with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like you guys are very sharp. You have sharp tongues. We have a lot of fire. We have a lot of air energy here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is my air pile. Very, very quick-witted. Smart aleck. Sarcastic. Quick-witted. All those come to my mind. That just like came flooding out my mouth. Let's see, what else am I getting? Competitive and driven. So people are these are traits that people are that admire about you. Your ability to confidently speak your mind, even when the truth hurts, or even when like you're not scared, you're not afraid to say what you need to say, or like if you know that somebody needs to hear it, you're not afraid to say it. I feel like there has been a journey of communication, or learning how to communicate better. So you've learned, as you matured, you've learned how to communicate better. You've become a more better communicator over the years. This, for some of you, this family members that I have watched, that are coming through. Your ability to save, or your ability to withdraw when needed. Even when so sometimes I feel like for some of you, you guys may need to like reserve yourself, and like you need to pull back your energy, and you know when to do that. You know when to protect your energy. Some people admire your ability to save money, or to protect your finances. So for others of you, your ability to manifest. But there's then you protect your manifestations from opposition. Your ability to overcome challenging things. You've overcome a lot of challenges in life and cycles. Pile number 3. So people have watched you and are admired by it. With the 10 of Swords as back of the deck. Like, this has not been easy for you. People may have even attacked you. Like, and you've had to learn through attack. Through those, like, you may have even had people, like, I want to say bullied you, or, like, teamed up against you in some way. For some of you. Sorry, this is, like, bugging me. Okay. All right, so we have Capricorn, the boss, serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. Yeah, you become disciplined in your mouth, in your words, in your choice of words. You've matured on how your communication style has matured greatly, and how you handle situations, in conflict, like verbal conflict. You handle yourself very well, I would say. I do say that the Capricorn definitely does confirm that there's been lots of challenges and harsh challenges. Okay, so and you also could be a Capricorn, but they also like these are traits that you embody that they love about you. Okay, so we have Uranus, revolution, breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation. Experimentation. I don't know why I said extermination. I think it's because I'm looking at the bug. Alright, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, enlightening. Because I'm like thinking of exterminate. So funny. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys dealt with opposition. You could be rebellious. You could have a rebellious nature to you that others admire. You stand out from the crowd. We have Pluto, transformation, renewal, inner resources, basic instincts, motivation, personal power, evolution, composting, cycles, death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, and extremes. So yeah, I did talk about, conflict, dealing with opposition, maybe even as to an extreme of people grouping up against you to bring you down or to, knock you off your high horse, so to speak, even though you were never, like, they put you on that pedestal. It's not your fault. 7th house people. So these are, what do others love about you? Your ability to communicate, with others and create a good companionship, a good balanced relationship. So it's partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. You are a good friend, boss, coworker, lover, partner, daughter, aunt, uncle. You're a good person to be around. They know that you work hard, and you will reciprocate within that relationship, and you will be able to communicate that. You're someone that likes to go the long haul. So like you're willing, like, even though you transform, your relationships transform, and so some of you may have been in like long-term commitmentships or have long-term friendships, and people have watched how like your friendship has like grown, and your ability to do that, inspires them, or inspires to have that, or like be more committed to their relationships, or be that person within a relationship, no matter what it be. Your ability to work past hardships just keeps coming through. Maybe surprised some of you are Aquarius or have Saturn placements with Aquarius and Capricorn here. We do have Leo, the lover, expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, avert, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, and excessive. Okay, so some of you do have a playful nature to yourself. I want to say that there's like a serious side of you. Excuse me. I get hiccups all the time. I want to say that some of you have like a serious side of you, but then there's also like a playful side of you. Alright, so back of the deck we have semi-sextile, allowing, encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. We mentioned cycles so many times. So many people have watched you time and time again, just like one after the other. Boom, boom, boom. Like you just like you keep you accomplish, you're successful at overcoming challenges, pile number 3. And people saw you do this time and time again, no matter how much the pain. Oh my god, because you know that there's abundance on the other side. You know that there's self-fulfillment. Wow. Pile number 3. That is cool. You're very encouraging. You when you see the potential in others, you pour into them. You're willing to pour into them because they're willing to reciprocate that back to you. You've learned how to reciprocate you learned the discernment of who to give that to. Okay, so let's get some more cards. Oops, did I bump into you guys? I think I did. You're good, you're good. You're good, you're good. Maybe that's how people also see you. Maybe they don't offer help a lot because they see you like you're good all the time. You know, like the strong, you know, your strong friends. They need some love and support every now and then too. Just saying. Okay, but let's continue. What do others love about pile number 2? A lot of people love your innovative ideas and your expression. You're able to communicate on those. I do want to say that you're not the type of person that you can spot a bullshitter a mile away. Pile number 3. That's what I want to say. Can't even talk. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. And see, look at that. We have damsel. This is what others love about you. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay. So this may be stuff that you've learned yourself. People see you doing these things on your own and being successful. Watching you transform and successfully doing so. Transforming how you go about your relationships. What else do others love about my pile number 3? Yeah, this group, like, I feel like it's because I was reading the shadow attribute, waiting for a night to provide for you, seduction by romance and illusion. I'm pretty sure that you've probably had lovers in the past that tried to, like, pretend to be this person that they were not. And so, like, you learn to be that person for yourself. Or even, like, a relative. They were not who you needed them to be, so you stepped in for yourself. But you stepped in for yourself, that role. This is crazy. I shuffled this really good, and this is back of the deck energy. So you may have came from pile number 2, or you may have been drawn to pile number 2. Or pile number 1. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you had picked more than one pile. I did mention that in one of the piles, because they all had this card. All right, so Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. You see the bigger picture in life. Like I said, there's a maturity here. So someone has watched you mature, and they love that about they love watching you mature. They love watching you grow. So this could be a parent. This could be a loved one, a grandparent. This could be any loved one. This could be a, you know, we have 7th house as other people. Other people see this about you. Okay, so we have detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. I mean, that goes with that Queen of Swords energy. She only speaks the truth. So therefore, you know, you only want the truth so that you can speak upon that truth. And you're not afraid to speak up on it. Okay, and then we have rescuer. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation and reward. So you're a very caring and kind pile. Number 3. So people admire and love about your, they love your compassion, your kindness, your ability to help others, even when you have nothing and you don't expect nothing in return. That doesn't mean you don't get nothing in return. Then, you know, sometimes it's just fulfillment of, it just feels good to help others. You like to see other people succeed, and because of that, people admire that about you. Pile number 3. What do others love about my pile number 3, Spirit? Ooh, sorry, that's low. Alright. Card number 32, the number 5. Number 5 can be significant. Some of you could be a life path number 5. Be born on the 5th. So the lovers. I mean, come on. Do we need to really elaborate further on that? I'm telling you, you're a good lover. You're a good friend. You're a good partner. People, when they see you, they know that that you're a success. All right. And then we have, I love this beautiful purple with all, like, I just feel like it goes really well with the stone that you guys picked. The Fountain, card number 17, and the back of the deck energy is card number 44, the Evaluator, going along with the same color theme with the purples and cool colors. So let me see, let's take a look. All right. Okay. There is an adage that says water doesn't wash, it remembers. Water in its oh my goodness, oh, I'm getting tired, guys. Alright, so we're just gonna propensity for memory has the power to clarify through remembering you to your original state. Now is the time for deep remembering. Go to the river or ocean, seek out a fountain, drink deeply from the sacred chalice. Water is a dragon's best friend, and it keeps the fires of passion in balance. We did mention that there's like sorry, I think I was thinking of pile number 2 for a brief moment. So if you did come from pile number 2, there's some more confirmation to that, to the balance you guys have. Yeah, so it's to step out of your circumstances and into your deeper truth. Your situation doesn't define who you are, you do. Okay, so you've learned that. And you've learned, like, okay, so you've learned, you forgive, but you don't forget. That's the vibe I'm getting with that. Oh, man, for real, though, like. Okay, so, alright, so the back of the deck energy. Don't measure how valuable you are by the way you're treated. Like a dragon, you didn't sign up to be easily understood or constantly approved of. You're a unique, complex individual requiring love and understanding from the self first and foremost. When your path starts to feel daunting or overwhelming, remember you came here to help heal the planet. You're rewriting life's story. Life's story. Healing your ancestors, unlearning the stifling rules of suffering and selflessness. You're also given dragon energy a whole new place in this world by learning to roar, to fly. Your value is non-negotiable, as unique as any dragon's scale and twice as shining. Okay, so what do others love about you? Pile number 3. Your ability to overcome adversity. Um, People, like, I'm telling you, you've, like, your maturity. People admire your maturity. They've watched you grow, and overcome and be successful every time. You dealt with rebels. You like someone against you with that 5 of Swords and this like rebel. Like I'm like when I'm seeing this like a group of people like grouping up or teaming against you, and even with all these people teaming up against you, you've overcome that. They still couldn't do nothing. They still couldn't bring you down. We have anger. You've also learned how to temper your anger, how to express it in a more healthier way. Communication's big key for you guys. Remember that. Alright, so we've got rejection. What else do others admire and love about you? Your ability to keep moving forward even when others reject you, or when someone tries to challenge you or keep you from going, you still don't let that bother you. You find a way. If there's a will, there's a way. You don't let nothing like prevent you from doing that. Like, you're a truth seeker, and if you're in the middle of seeking something, you're gonna go for it. There's a lot of solar plexus energy here and like root energy. So with the Capricorn here, these areas may have been challenged, or you may have dealt with a lot of like people casting you out with the Uranus and you could be casted out, mistreated, rejected because of your way of thinking. The way you communicated may have came off very defensive, or like I said, you dealt with rejection. What do others love about you? Your frustration. I feel like with the, because it's kind of interesting because my brain goes right there to that. It's like they try to fit you in like you're a square, and they're trying to put you in this circle. Like they're trying to make you something that you're not, and you just wouldn't allow that to happen. You couldn't allow that to happen because that's not who you are. You just couldn't. It's because you didn't want to fit into the mold that they wanted you to fit into, and so that caused a lot of like pushback from other people. So people saw that about you, and you still stood your ground, or you still like defended yourself, and you've learned how to defend yourself over the years. Like I said, because there's a maturity, there is a change within how you communicate, and you've learned how to do that. Some of you may even like use words to defend yourself. You're really quick-witted. You're not somebody you want to get into a debate with or an argument with. You wouldn't be surprised if some of you actually like to argue, like to debate. Okay, so we have surrender. And then back of the deck, we have intuition. Isn't that lovely? I just love that. So you're very intuitive. Pile number 3. Which I was picking up on that earlier. I mean, that's pretty, all of us are very, if you're drawn to this channel, you're very intuitive and uniquely in your own way. Just want to see. Yeah, you get so many ideas, or just clear knowing, and you don't know why you know, but you know, and it happens so instantly, and it causes setback sometimes, like, because sometimes you might be in situations where they demand, like, well, how do you know that, and you just don't know, you just know, and so, like, they don't like the idea that you know, like, where you're getting your information, like, they make you seem like you're, like, a fraud or something. And so you've learned how to communicate, so that way people can take you. I mean, I don't think you really care how you communicate. You just know that everything that you say is truthful. Okay, so we have what do others love about you? Wardening. Pile number 1 had that card too. That's so, and their first card too as well. That's interesting. Powerful, able to withstand pressure and challenges from other people, like the opposition, the conflict. You probably grew up in chaos, and you've learned how to handle your own. Pile number 3. And this is what others love about you. They love your strength, your ability to protect yourself. Maybe you can't do it in physical, but you do it with words. Like, you're able to defend yourself with words. And some people admire that about you, because they cannot or don't know how to communicate that. Or some of you, it's communicating in a healthy way. But there's, like, you had to protect yourself. You had to be quick-witted. You had to learn how to be quick-witted. Pile number 3. Because of the people that were around you, were attacking you in some way, shape, or form. And no one would defend you except for yourself. So you had to defend yourself. For some of you, you may even had to defend a sibling. You're a protector of your loved ones and friends. Pile number 3. What the heck? Wait. What's this? Okay, this came in pile number 1 too. Either this was the back of the deck, or I'm tripping if this were the exact same 2 cards, because that's crazy. These flew out. That's mind-blowing if that is the truth. I have to go back and look at the video to see. That's cool. That's freaking cool. If it is. Alright, so they love your courage, your ability to take on these challenges no matter how hurtful and painful they may be. You've been betrayed and backstabbed over and over again at some point in your life, or multiple times throughout your life. For sure, pile number 3. And you did not let that, like, you've learned, you grew and matured from those things. Definitely lots of conflict in your life that you had dealt with. And you've learned how to overcome those things. 0 to hero is coming to my... I don't know why it's it, because I don't know if it's like... because I was thinking, like, victim, but, like, no longer seeing yourself as a victim. Yeah, but, like, 0 to hero, like, just, like, standing up for yourself, and... because you stand up for yourself, you inspire others how to do this too by watching you. You also help others in times of need. So when you see other people being bullied or grouped up against on, my stomach just growled. I hope that wasn't so. I'm sorry, pile 3. Alright, so yeah, so like I was saying, you like to defend others, or come to defense of others. You may have been, like, came to defense of friends, lovers, siblings, you name it. If they got someone going against them, you there fighting right in front of them. You're defending them. Your tongue is as sharp as a sword. I'm hearing. Alright, so back of the deck we do have sweetness, sugar. So, not everybody gets to see your sweet side. You protect that. You're very sensitive. and you protect that sweet side of yourself because people have wronged you. Like with the memories, you don't forget. But you're not cruel either though. Like you're very loving, but you don't just let anybody get access to that. I want to say that for some of you, I want to say your ancestors and your parents and like whoever raised you is so proud of you because they've watched you grow and mature from that Page of Swords to that Queen of Swords. That's a big jump, guys. No matter what age you are. Alright, so final messages for pile number 3. What do others love about my pile number 3? What do others love about my pile number 3? No, I'm not taking those. For the simple fact that those are the exact same 2 cards that came out with pile number 2. Let me give it a good shuffle. Got small hands and these cards are big, but I love them. But I love them. I feel like that's like a metaphor for how others feel about you. Pile number 3. What do others love about my pile number 3? No. What do others love about my pile number 3? Thank you. Ooh, we got new cards. As we should. As we should. We got a different pile, you know? Look at these colors. I'm liking the colors. Card number 9. Go Fish. She gives me Pisces vibes, doesn't she? Isn't she so cute? Look at her hat. Maybe you dress like this. Maybe you got purple hair. Or had purple hair at some point. Maybe you like to wear flowers in your hair. Okay. Alright, so anyways, we're going to find out what this card means. Let me see. Gotta wrap this up before my battery dies. Alright, so we have card number 24. Pinhead. Puncello? I don't know. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but it's okay. I say it's okay, okay? Okay. Not just kidding, but not really. Card number 17. Nebulous Warrior. Dun, dun, dun. Loving this purple. Loving this sky in the background. Gives me that intuition going that we were talking about earlier. So people what they love about you is your intuition, your intuitive gifts. They could come to you and ask for guidance. Do you ever feel just a little too blessed with new ideas, dreams, and ambitions? Maybe it feels like you need more hours in the day to attain all you desire, to complete every course, read every book, create every dream, and live at least 10 lifetimes in just one. Or maybe you just feel overwhelmed with possibilities and choices, with demands on your time and things to do. This is so funny. I couldn't help but laugh because I was like totally like talking about this detective card. Great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek the truth. And then, you know what else came to my mind was this Page of Swords came to my mind with the ideas in intuitive ambitions and dreams. So you've learned to, maybe you haven't, you've learned how to ground those ideas, and you've learned what works for you. And you're able to like share that knowledge with other people, and it may work for them and it may not work for them. Yeah, but you like to share that knowledge with your friends and your loved ones. You don't share that with anybody because you feel like you put in the work. You put in the work to find that information, and not everybody is deserving of that information. But you are willing to give that to loved ones and share that with loved ones. All right, so then we have for card number 17. There are advocates for love on this earth, those that are passionate defenders of the freedom for all beings to grow and fulfill their divine destiny. These warriors for the soul know they can use their darkness to serve the growth of the light or allow it to consume their sense of hope. Trust and faith in the right outworking of the destiny of all living things. You are being initiated in the ways of working with darkness constructively to become a soul warrior for all living things. Whew. Some things in life are worth fighting for, but how do you fight with love? How do you fight without becoming bitter, hateful, tired, disconnected from the whole reason you needed to fight in the first place? Wow. You've learned how to not lose yourself in the chaos, and you learned how to not allow others to drag you into that chaos when they try to. You've learned what is worth fighting for. I feel like Capricorns don't got time. They don't got time to waste. They want to succeed, right? And the best way to success is cutting out the bullshit and cutting out, not wasting your time and getting to what you need to get done. So, I mean, that Queen of Swords energy, cutting away the bullshit and getting to the goal. And that's how you're successful, and people have watched you and they admire this about you. Even with all this opposition, even with all this conflict that surrounds you, or when people bring their conflict to you. Whoa. That's awesome. You guys are awesome, pile number 3. I hope that this resonates. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below how it resonates. I love to hear from you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.